just wanted to show this trick that I've been doing in my projects lately to make effects from the song itself. So like sweeps or build-ups. And it's handy by doing this. It helps with your mixes because everything's in the same key. You're using elements from the actual song itself. So there's less work involved and everything kind of fits naturally. What we want to do first is resample the song. Generally in Ableton, you can just hit like up the top here, resampling, but sometimes it's better to actually get the output of a channel and get that in, pre-effects or, post-effects, whatever, because you don't want it running through the master chain twice, because if you resample it into here, then this channel is going to run through the master channel, and it's already ran through the master channel, so it's going to run through whatever you've got on there twice. So that can just make it cool but weird to work with. Once we've done that, it should sound something like this. And generally I like to avoid adding vocals and drums because they just add things to the sound which make it all weird when we add our effects to it to do this process. So I've just got some synths here. This can include effects like sweeps, like that, and synths and all that, and bass, that's fine. Just anything that's in the track that's going to give it like a tone or a melody or something like that. Then what we're going to do is EQ the low out of it because it's unnecessary. Then chuck a few reverbs on there. Usually I add about 3 and different reverbs, different settings. You can do whatever reverbs you want here. There's no rules, but I'm a big fan of Valhalla Vintage Verb and Native Instruments Room, or Realm, whatever it is. This is just the default setting. The main thing we want to make sure though is that everything is 100% wet, or the mix is all the way up. And from here, muck around with the settings. The important thing is to adjust the filters. So this is the first reverb in the chain, and we've got the low cut being, cut a little bit, and the high cut is toning down some of the high end. Same sort of things happening here. This is the second reverb. So low cuts taking the lows out, highs taking some of the highs out. And you can set whatever settings you want. I kind of do it by ear every time. So altogether, it sounds like this. So from this point on, we're going to take some of those annoying frequencies out around this range here. So from about 1000 hertz to about 6000 hertz, our ears are most sensitive, especially around 3000 and 4000 hertz in particular. Our ears are very sensitive to that. So it becomes really annoying when there's a resonant peak there. So we just want to pull that down, especially when that synth comes in, like around here. Just want to keep that down. Turn that down. Then we want to freeze this or resample it. Not sure how you would do it in another DAW, but this is how you do it in Ableton. And then once that's frozen, we are going to, you can flatten it or you can leave it like this. And I usually just love to grab this straight from here, just copied it then, and paste it into another audio channel. And this is the end result. We just crank up the volume of that a bit, and then turn the volume down here to compensate because you don't want it fucking loud. So now it sounds like this. Just like we heard a moment ago, except now it's in audio that I can manipulate. So I've just chopped it and faded it here. So this is what it sounds like without it. And then with it. There's a bit of a difference there. It just adds a nice subtle character to the track, and it uses the track itself to make this effect. So hope it helps. One of the many things I do to make my tracks interesting.